It's the start of a trial within a trial, which begins today to determine whether the alleged confessions made by Ramosepele's clients, Muzi, Sibiya and Bongani Ntanzi, can be admissible in court. SABC News reporter Chriselda Lewis now joins us for the latest. Chriselda, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. Just give us some context around this issue, around the trial within a trial.
Well, Aldrin, you would recall that earlier this week, the state had indicated it was ready to present those alleged confession statements, warning statements, as well as pointings out by some of the accused in this matter. Judge Rata Mokgotleng had heard a preliminary inquiry into the need for this trial within a trial, which commences today, as you indicated, and ultimately ruled in favor of it. The prosecution says it's in possession of confessions from accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya, and accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi. According to State Prosecutor George Baloy, Sibiya had made a confession and a pointings out, while Ntanzi had made 2 confessions. Their legal representative, Ramosepele, says those alleged confessions were made under duress. They were assaulted and tortured, according to those 2 accused. The state says, it's also ready to present pointings out, Aldrin, and that is when a suspect or suspects are taken to an alleged crime scene to inform or demonstrate to police what had happened at that particular crime scene. But in respect of accused number 3 to 5, the state says they're in possession of warning statements. Now, this trial within a trial, Aldrin, is to determine, as you said, whether these alleged confessions are admissible in the main trial. Judge Rata Mokgotleng will then have to rule on the admissibility of these alleged confession statements. The defense is expected, of course, to challenge the admissibility of these in this court. Ramosepele, you would recall, as I indicated, for accused 1 and 2, basically saying his clients never made those confessions on their own volition. Initially, Ramosepele had told the court that his clients, had never made any statements or confessions, but, basically made a U-turn earlier this week. The judge basically asking him to be clear as to whether he was saying his clients never made a statement or made statements, but it was not voluntary. Ramosepele then said, a statement was brought to the accused and they were beaten into accepting those statements. So that is what is expected to happen as this trial within a trial commences here today. But ultimately, at the end of it all, the presiding judge would need to rule on the admissibility of these. We're expecting the defense ready to try and show, according to their version, that their clients had been, assaulted and tortured into accepting these so-called confession statements. And, once the court gets underway at 10 o'clock this morning, that is what is expected to transpire. 10 o'clock this morning, also available on the SABC YouTube page. It's always live.